Now, a message from the UN.
This job is never fucking complete. So here's some Monday motivation. Just another Monday motivation. Monday. This is his therapy. I'm certified. He doesn't want to pay for therapy. No way. He's saying what he needs to hear. It's just a Monday motivation.
All right, and we're back. Andy Frasco's World Saving Podcast. I'm Andy Frasco. How's your heads? How's your minds? Are you staying out of trouble? Are you in another basement of a venue like me and Hayley Jane? We got Hayley Jane on the show tonight.
Hi, everybody.
How you doing, Hayley?
I'm excellent. How are you, Andy?
Hayley Jane, I've known you forever.
It's been a long time.
Oh, my God.
But distantly, I feel like.
I know.
Like,
If y'all know who Hayley Jane is, she's one of the great women songwriters in this. I would consider you more than the jam scene, but I met you through the jam scene.
Oh, definitely.
Through Vermont and stuff.
The jam scene has been very kind to me.
Yeah, and she plays with everyone. I mean, you used to do stuff with Josh Schwartz too, right? From Turquoise?
Yeah.
Or,
we all went to college together.
You did?
Well, yeah, a lot of Turquoise and Dopapod.
What, Berklee?
Yeah.
You went to Berklee?
Yeah, for one semester.
See, that's what I like about you. You quit. You got out of there. You got the fuck out of there.
I got scooped. I just realized I was better in the field, you know? I just wasn't good at classroom settings, and then I had an opportunity to go on tour as a backup singer, so
I
I
want you
took
to tell everyone what the fuck the deal is with Berklee.
With Berklee?
You don't need to go for 4 years, do you?
For me, I met the Primates there, so it was worth it.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
you did?
Yeah.
You've had the same band forever?
No, these are new guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
so your first band.
My first band, yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it was worth the tuition to meet those guys.
I heard you were a little partier when you were a kid.
Oh, goodness. We can't get into that right now. That's for the long form podcast.
This is Hayley's opening for us tonight in Vermont, and I was like, fuck, I haven't had you on the show yet.
Not
and
yet.
like, well, we're just gonna, this is just the tip. So,
We're just giving you a little taste of the tip.
So how's it been out there?
Out there.
Just on the road.
Oh, good. Great. These guys I'm with now are killer.
Yeah.
Like really good. Really good.
You're a songwriter, and it's your name as the band. Is it hard to identify a band when your name's on the bill? So it's hard to get a full band rocking, right?
Well, it's interesting because the Primates and I, we were this fully formed thing.
Yeah.
And this thing has just begun. We've been playing since January. But I feel like every time you play with a certain group of people, it becomes so crystallized. I don't know a better word for it, but it becomes so solid, and you start to figure each other out. And as much as I thought it might be some rotating people, I'm feeling really good about these guys right now.
Are you like one of the bros?
Not yet. I'm working on it. They're younger. They're substantially younger.
You're
so I'm trying to balance that, not being a mom too hard and not trying to be cool either.
Yeah.
I want them to think I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're not a cougar. But
Exactly. No, not like that.
No, but you
That's
know what I
not
mean.
even an option.
No, you know what I mean.
But
like,
no, it's navigating. They're just younger and they're just getting into it, and it's really fun
How
to
old are
watch
they?
them. 22 to 25 years old.
holy shit.
Yeah.
You are
Couging out.
you're cougar.
Couging out over here.
We love to hear it.
I needed that young blood.
But it's also good to have some young guys in there to be on the road. They get excited.
I learned so much.
What have you learned about the younger generation?
Like making an album, I was so I'm in charge now.
Yeah.
I'm in charge now. This is my business.
See, that's what's hard when you have a band together.
It's my thing. My name's on it.
Yeah.
I'm the one responsible. I'm responsible for making sure they're taken care of and can sustain. I'm responsible for me.
Have you yelled at anyone yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
It's
man,
not. I'm
you
not a
should.
yeller.
You should fucking just yell.
No, I get all emotional
Like,
and
hey,
like threaten to quit everything.
Yeah.
You
How
know,
many
just
times
like
have you-
once a month, my friend.
Me too, Queen. It's tough out here.
Therapy.
Yeah. What does your therapist say about not trying to quit when the going
I don't know. I
gets
just
tough?
started with this new guy, Luke. He's like 81.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
81?
Yeah, like he's old.
So what do you tell him about the road? And what's he do to calm you down?
Oh, we're working on like childhood stuff right now. We haven't even gotten to the road.
Oh,
you
shit.
know.
Oh, so he's just
we
getting started.
Just dove in. Yeah, he's cool though. He's got this look like Santa Claus, like he knows something you don't.
Right.
Like it's like I almost feel like I'm walking into a movie sometimes, like a movie about a girl that goes to this old guy and we sit in
Yeah.
rocking chairs together
Oh,
and we
yeah.
just talk about life.
I had this old Jew in New York, dude, and he did all the comedians, and I was like, he would fucking analyze me hard because
Yeah.
he did like all like real heavy traumatic comedians, like who are just so in their heads. I'm like, I'm not that fucked up.
Yeah,
you know,
you're
so-
not?
Not really.
That's
I had a good
good.
childhood. You know, some of the things I'm fucked up about are like learning how to be intimate and learning how to have communication and dialogue and not just
communication's
suppress
such
my
a thing.
feelings and just have like be passive aggressive.
No, no, he said it. No.
I get passive aggressive sometimes. I'm like, oh, you want to be like that?
Yeah, I like it that you're encouraging me to yell at my band. That
Yeah.
seems very healthy.
Yeah, sometimes I just gotta yell at the band. I just because I'll yell. My band. We've been together 15 years. So
And you just yell at him?
no,
Hey, Matt!
I'm like, hey, no, we don't yell. We get passive aggressive until it boils up,
You
and
just,
then we just talk.
no, you just stop talking to each other.
But normally,
oh, I'm so
you have to
guilty
nip
of
it in
that.
but you have to nip it in the butt.
Maybe you're
because
right. Maybe
you're
you're
on the
right.
road. You're
Maybe
living with
right.
each other.
Yeah, you just gotta just get after
Just fucking
it.
talk about
But
it.
it's hard though, because sometimes I don't always feel justified in what I think is going on. It's my perception, right?
Right.
So that's hard to just be like, hey, you're making me feel like this, and you're
Right.
doing this thing when they're just being and maybe
Yeah. Well, like
having a tough
it's the
day.
idea of the perception you have on yourself.
Oh shit.
Nice to meet you. I'm Andy Frasco.
Very excited.
No, but it's true though. I'm like that too. Sometimes I'll project on my band when it's like not how they're feeling. It's about how I'm actually not.
Half the time I'm upset. It's something else. I know it. It's like something deeper. Or do you know what I mean?
Do you hate yourself?
I'm struggling with that right now. Wow. Oh.
I know this is going to be an hour conversation.
Hey.
Welcome to show business. Everyone hates you. Everyone
That's
hates
my
themselves.
coping mechanism when things get too heavy.
You know, I wonder about that because, like, you know, why do we go on stage every day to feel?
To be seen.
Yeah,
oh, that's
or-
something Luke got to real quick.
Yeah.
He's like, you need to be seen.
Yeah.
I was even like, he pointed out that being a bartender
Really?
is still people facing you. It was like every job you've had.
Dude,
you know?
people think I'm crazy when I think bartenders are just like
They're performers.
entertainers.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. They are. We are.
Yeah.
I was.
You were a bartender?
I was for years at the Poorhouse on Boylston Street in Boston.
Really?
I miss it. It's gone now, but
So what's your take on Boston? Are they a bunch of racists or are they fine?
oh, they're all different. It's like you're talking about the people that like are Boston.
Boston.
I don't think so.
They like black people?
I think so.
Okay.
It's a diverse place. Like I haven't met anybody.
Sometimes
that-
my white Boston friends are like, I don't
Just
fuck with
don't.
Jews.
They just say it.
They're like, hey,
At least
I
they're
normally
not
don't fuck with
hiding in the
Jews, but-
shadows. At least they're just out there with it, and you can go, all right, that guy.
But I kind of fuck with that.
Good to know.
It's like, I wish I was that honest right off the gate. You know,
sure.
I am normally honest, like completely honest about who I am to strangers, and it's harder for me to be honest with people that I'm so close with.
That's who I feel the most interesting.
You're
I
not?
have to think.
You're the verse?
I think the people I'm closest with, I feel like I'm a pretty weird person.
Yeah, you are a
like
little weirdo.
Oh, dude. You
I've heard
don't-
stories
haven't
about
even
you.
seen half of it
I've heard
yet.
stories about you, Hayley
And when
Jane.
you're around somebody you feel safe with, you can really let your weird out. Like I make weird noises, and
Really?
I whistle a lot.
I fucking love
say
it.
random words just out of
Really?
nowhere. Yeah.
Like what?
Crimson is the big one right now.
Oh, so
I told
you
Dallas,
get
I
a
was like, if
word.
you hear me scream crimson,
So you have a
I'm
word
just,
every week.
yeah, and then I have a whistle that helps me get out of bad thoughts.
What is it? Oh, like you're in your head.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, it's great. So
That's
if I
actually
shoot
good.
back to the past or to a past trauma, yeah, but it can be kind of weird sometimes.
Why?
I don't know, because you're just like going around. I guess not.
You're like,
I got to a point where I could make it sound like the phone version really well.
right. Oh yeah.
Right?
Sounds like a
so
text
then
message.
people just thought people were getting text messages, but that would pull, like it would suck me
No,
back
but-
out of the negative thought.
Hayley trying to get out of her mental health.
I don't have to face the past. I'll whistle about it.
Oh yeah, I pace when I'm in.
Pacing's good.
Oh, I look like a crazy person when I'm like trying to get out of my own head. I'll just start walking in circles and just I feel like I'm like a apex predator, just like stalking my prey, and my prey are my emotions and feelings. I'm crazy too, bud.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
crazy.
I like it. And I like it because it's a different kind than mine. And that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the way you're talking, I don't know that, what you just talked about. I don't
Yeah.
feel that.
No.
I'm more prey, right?
Yeah. Oh, so
like I'm more like kind of, ooh.
So you're self-sabotaging yourself.
Yeah, like I lived in victimhood for a substantial amount of time.
Wow.
I built a mansion there. It was like,
Who's paying rent?
oh, everybody I came in contact to. That was my favorite. I was so comfy in there.
Yeah. Welcome home.
I used weakness as a way to navigate.
Yeah.
I thought if everybody thought that I used to pretend to be sick a lot. Because I just
Oh.
thought if everybody was gentle.
You pretended to be
just-
sick so people would feel
Yeah, my mom
bad
got
for
sick
you?
when I was really young. She had cancer in her head. Yeah, and so I was 8 years old, and my dad was kind of a
how you
Vietnam
knew.
vet, rough and tumble guy, right?
So he suppressed his feelings because he saw a bunch of shit.
Yeah, like he was just dealing with all that.
I think
it
of
was
these war
wild.
vets a lot. It's fucked up. Think about fucked up situations. We're thinking about you, Florida. And we're
Florida
thinking about
and
you,
North Carolina.
I mean,
I was
fuck.
thinking about that earlier.
That's so crazy.
I heard about the woman that lost her parents and her son in the same moment, being rushed away by the water. And what happens is
What happened? I don't hear that.
a woman, and they were on top of a roof, and I guess they got swept away, and she
The fuck?
saw her grandparents, and her grandmother was trying to hold on to her son, and the three of them didn't make it. And so,
She made it?
She made it, and the last thing she heard was them screaming.
Oh,
and
fuck.
this,
See,
when
I
I
don't-
heard this story,
This is supposed
it
to be a
like,
happy podcast. Here we
oh,
are.
I'm
Just
sorry.
No, we need
but
to
you
talk
know what
about
I
this.
mean? Like it hit in a way that sometimes you see these things happening on TV and you're like, that sucks. But when you actually think about it, think about being in that moment.
You ever get sick? Like real sick?
Yeah.
Like have you gone like something bad where you almost died or something? Or you had that moment?
No. I think that
I haven't either.
I think I experienced it with my mom getting sick. And then, yeah, I don't know. No.
I mean, that's the hardest part is seeing someone else pass away.
Yeah.
She passed away.
No, she's good.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Yeah. Well, she has bone cancer now, but
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hayley Jane.
she's good.
Here, let me
She's
hug
good.
you,
It's
bud.
all
I'm
good.
sorry,
It's all
bud.
good. No,
Fuck.
it's great. It's good. That's how artists are made.
Is that the reason why? Is it hard for you to get close with people? Because
No, I think interesting.
it's
Is
like
it hard for me to get close with people? No, I think I latch on to people pretty tightly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe overly. Like I overshare.
Yeah.
I love to get close with people.
Is that the addiction in you?
part of it? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm like that too.
Extremism.
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
all the
It's
way.
like, I'm all in or I'm all out.
Yeah.
I can't just be halfway in.
Oh, I try so much for balance.
I know. It's unhealthy, but it's
so much
also
for balance.
beautiful for art. Because you really get good art. when you're
I
all
sing
in.
a lot about roller coaster versus
Yeah.
a train, right?
Yeah.
Like the train is like on course, on track, going somewhere.
Right.
The roller coaster is just cyclical and fucking crazy. And there's roller coaster people and there's train people.
Montblue's kind of like that. You're in a band with Montbleu, Ryan Montbleu.
I feel like yes, darling.
That's
He's
a
like
cool
what?
show. You guys should check out
An
Yes, Darling.
extremist?
Who?
An all or nothing guy?
He's kind of a...
I feel like he has a good handle on sometimes.
Like
I feel-
sometimes I'm like, I'm only going to be solo. And then he's like, I only want to do band. Like full band stuff.
But
Like,
now he does both. And yes, darling.
and Yes, Darling.
Yeah.
That's my favorite outfit of his. Is Yes, Darling.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just fun. You guys talk shit and like you make... I love musicals and I love plays. So like
Yeah.
that's like...
Well, and I feel
That
like
shows the
it
closest
makes
to my
sense
childhood.
now talking with you why you like Yes, Darling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that like this, where we have this back and forth and we start discovering things and you trigger some beautiful epiphany in me when Ryan and I write together.
Same.
Yeah. And not only that, there have been times where I was like, oh my God, we can't say that. It's too honest.
Yeah.
And then he just goes, we have to.
Right.
And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I just wrote a song called Tears in My Cocaine.
Okay. Yep.
Sundays turn to Monday and there's tears in my cocaine. I'm like, I try to do
Tell
it.
me it's like a torch song. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
it's
some
just like
sort of
fucking
like
sad boy.
Yeah.
But I try to play it with Green Sky. I try to have Paul sit in with me on it. He's like, brother, a little too honest for
yeah,
me.
too much. It's too much.
I'm like, respect, Paul. Respect. But, you know, sometimes I need that. You
Yeah.
know, I can't. It's like, that's the best thing that's ever happened to me becoming a musician because I
Yeah.
was an athlete before. And
What'd you do?
I swam and I played baseball and basketball.
Okay.
But I couldn't get my feelings out because that's how I got my feelings out, I guess.
Yeah, just aggression.
Just writing songs.
Oh.
Because I couldn't do it with aggression.
Yeah.
Because if I was aggressive during sports, I wouldn't be a good athlete.
Oh.
Because you need to be precise. You got to keep composure. You need to keep cool. You need to zen out.
Ooh.
With music, I could kind of have that aggressiveness with my vocal, my lyrics and my poetry,
Interesting.
and still feel like I produce something okay.
Yeah.
You know, you got to be calm and cool.
So you like
collective
to
as
write
that.
very honestly.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the only way. I can't just write to. I mean, I have been writing songs for someone. Like I just wrote this song for Zach Brown and Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
And like it was just it's a cool song, but it's it's like it didn't make my record.
Yeah.
I was wondering like, damn, that's gonna be a big hit for them. I'm like, why didn't I make it on my record? You know, because sometimes I need to. I don't know. I just I have a vision of how I want to approach my art, I guess.
Yeah. And you felt comfortable giving that one away?
Yeah.
Yeah. To those people?
Oh fuck yeah! Shout out to Money, dude. Let's go. Hopefully you'll see that song in April.
Giving them away as a gift, I'm sure.
I'm like, please
Free
take
of
every
ch-
take
free
every
of
song,
charge.
take every song I have, please. Just fucking take it all. But yeah, I hear that, and that's why we're in art, and that's why we're here in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Brattleboro.
Brattleboro. Vermont's
Brattleboro.
kind of weird, cold, dude.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Burlington's kind of a weird, cold.
my
all
friends
these,
have
like,
a song
areas.
called Cult Life. They're from Burlington, the Middle Ages.
Hold on. Dempsey told me there's aliens all over Vermont. Is it true? Yes. I
That's
can
for
see
the long form.
that. Okay.
That's
Oh,
for the
you got
long
abducted?
form. I didn't get abducted.
You saw some shit? Okay, we'll talk about
I'm
that on
not
the
speaking.
Hayley Jane, this is
I'm not
exciting. We got a lot to
speaking.
talk about. All right, well, we're already at 20. We got Evan Honer on the show. Evan Honer is a great songwriter. He wrote this song. I fell in love with him on Instagram. He has a song called I Don't Know Shit About Cars. You hear this song? Dude, this kid's great. He's
I don't
young.
know that one.
He was a professional diver. He was gonna make like Olympic diving, and like he fell in love with songwriting in college, and he just started taking off, got TikTok famous, and now he's on tour. He's selling
What's his
out
name?
everywhere. Evan Honer.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Chris, play some Evan Honer. Actually, play it. You don't. I don't know shit about cars while we're pimping them out a little bit, but I thought it's great because songwriters. I love songwriters, and that's why it's
Are
so
these
important.
on here? Is he going to play it?
No, I'm just
okay.
telling them for post.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, I wish I was that techie.
Edit that out.
Yo, Chris, I know you're in fucking LA right now, but here you go. Check this out. But you're going to love Evan Honer. Another quick question. Have you heard of volume.com,
No.
Hayley Jane? Volume.com is great. We need to start getting artists on subscription-based models. So you could give your fans could go on, pay you $2 a month, $5 a month, and you start giving them exclusive stuff to your brain and to your heart. And then we have mailbox money. As a jam band, how important it is to have
That's
mailbox
the
money?
most important
We need
thing.
mailbox money.
I need that mailbox. I love it that you call it mailbox money.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to fucking actually live in New Hampshire. That's how you're actually... By the way, congrats. You just got a new house.
I did.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah.
With your lover, what's his name?
His name is Grant.
Shout out to Grant. Thanks for making Hayley
I
happy.
love you, baby.
But yes, we need mailbox money. And volume.com is helping artists get mailbox money. So if you are an artist and you need some content, head to volume.com. They're the best. They have the best team out there. Nugs is good, but they don't pay you. You know, fuck that.
They don't?
I always talk shit about Nugs on here. Yeah, you don't have to say anything. Keep
Volume.com.
Volume, thank you, Hayley.
Volume.com.
But if you're just a listener, they have so many great live streams from all these great acts. You might as well get it. Hayley Jane's going to be on Volume because this show is streaming.
It's streaming on Volume.
So this will be your first Volume set.
Yes.
So we could start that subscription anytime
how
you want. Queen. Let's get
exciting.
that. We're going to get you that mailbox
All
money.
right. Volume.com.
But we need to do an actual hour. And we will.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, but for now, before we get into Evan Honer,
Evan Honer.
why don't you give some people some motivation to kick ass this week?
To kick ass this
Like,
week?
what type of motivation can you give the people to get out of their heads and just fucking do it?
Man. Just stay present and feel the wind. That's something that I try to do when I'm outside. Focus on the wind, focus on the smells, and it's fall. So
Yeah.
just like go outside, get in the sunshine.
I feel like this is your season.
Can you tell?
I can fucking tell, Doc.
I don't
always
know.
see you in
I
browns
don't
and
know.
scarves and shit and some beanies.
Was I dipping fall leaves in wax and making cool hats? Maybe. Maybe. You'll see at the Ramble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll see you at the Ramble.
I'll see you at the Ramble.
Maybe we'll do the real pod then.
That feels good.
Okay. So feel the air, feel the wind.
Feel the wind.
Are you a witch? Is that another conversation?
Yeah, for later.
Okay. I got so many questions for
I was
you.
raised in the church, so it's still
my
really
God.
hard for me to use that word.
The W word?
Yeah. Though identify.
I can feel it,
It's
dude.
deep.
I know. But like people have a bad
It's deep, but
stigma
my
about.
Baptist background is like trying to hammer it down.
But like people have a bad stigma on witches. There are good witches too.
Yeah, people have a bad stigma about religion too, and the's
There's
a
good
lot
parts
of
of
beauty in
religion.
there too. So I'm trying to find that sweet balance.
God, look at you.
You know,
Why did it take this long to talk to each other? How old are you? Are you in 30s?
I'm 39. I just turned 39.
See, I'm 36.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be a good relationship.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Our
very
40s are going to be
happy.
dope, dude. I got a friend, dude. We need more estrogen in the goddamn jam scene.
More
That's why,
ladies, more
fucking
ladies.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to get more estrogen in this fucking scene. There's too many fucking men twiddling their dicks everywhere.
Especially you sitting here with a woman, making her feel very comfortable to discuss like the difficult things is pretty fucking sweet.
Dude, we're in this
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
raised by women. I love fucking women. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's like, we need more women in
The
this
guys
scene.
were just telling me about what their moms were like during menopause. I was like, I wonder what that's going to be like. And they're like, we'll tell you, my boys. And they're like bad attitude and really hot flashes. I was like, all right, cool.
There's a bad bitch on our hands. Hayley Jane, thanks for being on this show. I'll see you soon.
I'm
I'll see
excited
you-
to open for you.
Yeah, and I'll see you in a couple of days for Ramble.
Yeah, see you down there.
I'll see you then.
Maryland.
Maryland, the town of crabs. The crabs that you eat, not the crabs that you get. And, and
Well, we don't know yet. We have a
actually.
long weekend ahead of
Yeah,
us.
we'll find out. We won't talk about that. All right, have a good day. I'll see you. Enjoy it.
Bye.
Wow. Here we are. The man, the myth, the legend. Evan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Before we get into what I want to talk about, how badly do you want to tell Luke Bryan to fuck off?
It's funny because I just did an interview with the Opry people, and they're like best friends with Luke Bryan. I just made my Grand Ole Opry debut, and
Sick, dude.
Congrats, brother.
I don't know. Thank you, man. I feel like I'm like getting closer to like friends of Luke Bryan, and like I feel like one day we're gonna like meet, and I don't know, maybe we'll fight or something, but
Ooh.
That'd be
I don't know. Right now, I'm not too. It was so long ago. I'm like, all right, it's fine for right now. But yeah,
Andy was wrong, and you're right. So
Yeah, I love some good folk beef though, baby. You know, you don't get a lot of beef in the folk scene. So if you need another arm to help you, you know,
you need a diss track.
we need a Luke Bryan diss track.
First acoustic diss track in history.
Yeah,
it would be good. I think it would be good for the music scene right now to have that.
It would.
yeah, exactly.
And you have the upper hand, so it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Heard a little bit about you're from Southern California, brother?
Go to school
I'm
there.
from Arizona. I went to college in Southern California.
Oh, where'd you go?
I went to California Baptist University.
Cool. What was it to study? You're on the swim team, right, or dive team?
Yeah, I was a diver. It was mainly for diving. We're a small D1 school, and diving was the main reason why I went over there.
So what happened when tell me about like, because there's really not a lot of money in diving.
How do you even become a diver?
Like, how do you become a diver? Like what?
Start out in gymnastics? Like,
Yeah.
it's so confusing. To
It's
me.
very So I started gymnastics when I was 9, and I did that for about 3 years, and then I did trampoline as well, and then I did cheer. And then the main thing that got me into it, because I was actually homeschooled my whole life except for my junior and senior year of high school. So my junior year of high school, I honestly had never even thought of diving as like a sport or anything, but it was at my school, and I was like, I feel like I could be pretty good at that. Like I've had years of just flipping and stuff, so I tried out, and I was just like, it came to me like pretty easy, and I got second at state my first year of dive. So it was just like
Shit.
it was with trampoline and everything like that. It was an easy transition, sort of. Yeah,
It's safer than trampoline, honestly.
Yeah. Did you ever get into drugs or anything, or like couldn't allow yourself to do that, or like get high and then do some fucking flips?
They
That
get
sounds
tested.
fun.
That'd be so fun, dude.
Smoking.
I was high at one practice, and I was falling off the board, and after that time I never smoked or drank anything before practice. I did it once, and I was literally just like I was literally just falling off the board. I couldn't do anything. So after that I was like, no shot, I can't do this.
Some good weed.
Yeah.
I'm moving to Arizona.
Well, it's like, you're doing like it's so difficult. It's so difficult without any being impaired at all. So
Sure.
like adding that was just like, yeah.
What are the parallels of diving and writing songs?
That's a good question. I think for me, with diving, I would say sometimes I feel like I am not looking forward to, let's say, like a new dive that I have to learn, or a practice that's like 10 meters is something that I don't look forward to jumping off of and doing 3.5 flips. Sometimes I dread it. And I think sometimes I would say that kind of correlates with writing for me personally. I'm not really one to, like, writing doesn't come super easy to me. I think sometimes I'm like, it's like chipping away at a song a lot is like almost like very like dreadful to me. And it's sometimes, it's just not always easy for me. And sometimes I'm like not looking forward to it almost, but I know I have to do it. Kind of in that way, I would say. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. Like things that aren't, but diving comes natural to you, so that's easy to fine tune it. But music doesn't, or songwriting doesn't. Maybe because you started so late in life.
No, I would just say like, certain when I'm like learning, I wouldn't say diving it started easy with me, and then I got to like the highest level of diving, and that's where it got difficult. Like learning the highest difficulty dives and stuff like that, and like maybe just not looking, just kind of dreading it a little bit. And I think I'm someone, and I watched a interview with Billy Joel, and he kind of explained it the same way, that he writes kind of where he's like writing is not like fun for him, and he
That's why he hasn't made an album in 30 years.
yeah. So I'm kind of in that way with writing, but it also depends on so many things. Like that would just be my example of trying to relate them. Yeah.
So what do you love about it if it's hard for you? What makes you keep doing it?
I think that, I mean, everything that I have done, that I have accomplished, has been like extremely difficult. And knowing that, I think, you know, like nothing that is worthwhile is easy, I feel like. And for me, I think maybe I'm putting on too much pressure on myself, and I'm creating pressure in my head that's creating me like to be like, oh, this song's not good. Like, when am I going to write a good song in my head, you know? And I think just really at shows and like seeing how my words have affected people and how like it has helped them, definitely keeps me going. And just like the idea of wanting to get better and just push myself to like create the best art that I can.
Yeah, what is in your definition what a great song is?
That is, I don't even know if that's possible to answer. Like, I would say like a song that I wrote, a great song, or like,
Or just what
in general, like what makes
in
a great
general
song.
what you think is a great song that you put on such a high pedestal with your own music?
I would say, I mean, I focus on the melody first. Just a singable melody and lyrics that put me in the place of what the writer is trying to like create, if they're trying to create some type of scene, or if I connect to the song and like actually like resonate with the song. I think that makes a great song if I just like fully connect to the song, which doesn't happen that often, honestly.
Yeah. It's got to be. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I'm big
What do you
into
think?
full.
Yeah, what would you say? Yeah.
I don't know. I think something. I'm a lyric guy, and I like melody too. I like a good hook, but to make it my favorite song, it has to be a good hook and lyrics that make me fucking feel something I haven't felt before, or like someone that relates to.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
One thing that I think is, I don't know if you feel the same way, is I think that the way, like the delivery of the way the song is sung, I think someone could have the best lyrics, the most like poetic lyrics, whatever, but if they're not sung in a good melody or like good delivery, I honestly would not even process like the good lyrics to me. It wouldn't come across. Do you feel like that
Same
the
way.
same way?
The melody's
Like,
a vessel.
Yeah.
100%. I agree. So what was the first song you wrote that you realized, oh, I'm actually getting pretty good about this, and I could tell Luke Bryan to fuck off? I'll say it for you, Evan. You don't have to talk that shit. I'll talk that shit for you, big dog. I'm a fan of you.
The opinions of Andy Frasco do not represent Evan Honer.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I need you there when I
got you.
meet
No, I'll
him,
be right
whenever
behind you, bro. I'm your bodyguard.
He's about to be your manager if he
I'm
can.
like, you country cuck.
Yeah. Luke Bryan.
You fucking country cuck. But yeah, what was the first song you wrote that you felt like, God, I'm finally understanding this?
Yeah. I think so. The first song that I wrote was How Could I Ever? And that was the first song. I honestly didn't really believe in myself until a lot of people started believing in me before. I wasn't sure about the song. I posted it. So I was posting on TikTok for like 2 years, just like covers and like was just eating shit completely. Like nothing was happening at all. And I posted my first original of me just singing along in the car, and like it got like 50,000 likes. And that was like the first thing that gave me like confidence to be like, okay, maybe this song is actually good. And yeah, I don't know if I ever like, it's hard to realize it for yourself. I guess I kind of needed, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess I kind of needed like a couple people or to kind of just put that belief in me, and then I started to realize it for myself. And that would probably be with How Could I Ever?
Yeah. What about, because you were starting to get a lot of, I heard about you when that song, I don't know shit about cars.
Yeah.
What happened there, bro? It was like the same thing. You just put it out on a TikTok video and that thing got fucking huge, dude.
Yeah. That was like my one, like that was a moment for sure. Yeah. I was tired of writing like super like depressing songs, I feel like. And then I started with that. And yeah, I think, I don't know, the idea, I just grew up with so many people around me that were like talking about cars all the time, and I just like never really cared about it, honestly. And I don't know, I thought it was cool. I thought it could maybe, like, some people like maybe could think it's stupid, but I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is kind of weird. And I just like, as soon as I wrote it, I was just like, I'm just going to do a video. And I remember I just did like one take, which is normally like not me. I normally do like a ton of takes, and I just posted it. And that was like my most viral video.
It's so funny. The songs you think of that are the throwaway songs are the songs that fucking blow you up.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time. I don't understand.
Dude,
I'm
going through that right now. Got a song that didn't make the record, and I have now fucking Zach Brown and Snoop Dogg recording it. I'm like, this song is fucking cheesy.
It'll work for
why, like, why do you think that's a thing? Like, why?
I think because we're overthinking it.
Case?
I think we're just overthinking music, and we don't realize that the things that people relate to are the stuff that we don't have to like really put too much thought about.
Mm-hmm. But it seems less manufactured sometimes, and like more from the heart too. Sometimes when it's,
hear that about every song. Like everyone who's like, the songs that just come out so quickly, like out of your head, are the ones that fucking blow up.
Yeah,
that's so true. I don't know shit about cars was literally like me almost freestyling. Like when I was writing it, the chorus was pretty much freestyled. Like I never do that, and it was just like, I was like, all right, this is good, I guess. I don't know, but it's
and then it blows up. That's funny.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's so crazy. I wish that happened all the time.
Yeah,
but
also if it did, then you wouldn't put in the work.
It's not. It wouldn't be real. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
What about your parents? Were they pissed that you quit school to fucking become a songwriter? Did you graduate? What was that?
Yeah, were they
like?
supportive?
No, yeah, no, yeah. My parents have been supporting like everything I've done, whether it's sports, music, anything. They've supported me all the way through. I graduated college, and thankfully I had a full ride with diving. So I was considering junior year of high school. I was like, all right, if I get 100,000 monthly listeners, I'm gonna drop out of school. and I got to it, and I was like, I guess I can just finish like a couple more months of school. But so
in high school that first single came out?
No, college.
So
yeah,
that's wild.
And that was 2 years ago. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Holy shit.
Doing backflips and
doing
selling records.
Probably just getting laid all the time. This guy has a great life, dude.
California.
I can tell, dude. This guy's just living in Cali. So, what? Damn, you're so young. So this is your first tour?
So, yeah. So my first tour was actually my junior year of college. When me and my friend Andrew Montana just posted, like, I had we had a couple thousand followers, and he was already making the drive down from Tennessee to LA. So we were just like, let's just try to like make a tour out of it. So we just posted like who will let us play at their house. And we got, I think it was 8 shows in like maybe 12 days or something like that. I can't remember. And it was awesome. I was playing at houses just with a horrible PA setup. And one show we played in Memphis, nobody showed up, and that was like an actual venue that we had, and nobody showed up, and then my friend got robbed.
Oh my!
At the same show.
That'll happen in Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis don't fuck around.
It was and literally before that, we were saying our one goal of tour was to not get robbed in Memphis, and it happened.
You spoke
that
into
was like
existence.
my first. That was like my first actual tour, and then the following year I did an opening slot for Liam St. John, and then this last February I did my first headline tour with full band, about a month, and then this fall we're going on our second one, which is like about 2 months, which is pretty terrifying, honestly.
Why the bigger rooms?
Bigger rooms. I'm more scared of how So my first tour, like, honestly, I got so sick, 6 shows in, and the whole band was sick. We were all like so down bad. Like, we were all struggling, and I had to take like steroids for my voice.
Whoa. Oh, fuck.
And the second to last show, I just got sick for like 2 weeks, and I don't know if that was just like, I don't know if I actually had something or it was actually the tour. I just want to stay healthy, and I don't know if that's completely possible, but I want to stay healthy. I want everyone in the band to stay get along for 2 months, which I just like. It's a long time.
Yeah,
and,
2 months.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
2 months.
2 months. Yeah. What about how do you?
I got some advice.
Yeah, you need to build up that tour immune system.
Yeah, tour immune system. You need to wear condoms.
Yep.
Can't be getting HPV on the road.
Even on stage.
Calm the drinking down to a couple. Do you guys drink or party or anything? You guys do that?
A little bit. Not if I have a show the next day, I won't drink. I won't get drunk. I won't. I'll wake up with like no voice. So if I have a show the next day, I won't get drunk. We drink we have a shot of whiskey before each show, and some of them will go out and I'll stay at home.
Yeah.
But for the most part, if I know that I'm playing a show the next day, I don't drink.
How many shows a week are you doing? 5?
Roughly, yeah. It's pretty much like the most we'll do in a row is 3, and then we'll have we'll go like 3 on maybe, and then a day or 2 days off, 1 and then 2. But it's I don't know the number of shows. But yeah, probably around 5 shows a week, I'd say. Yeah.
So you're getting famous now, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
We need you out there healthy,
young, good looking.
You're young. You're good looking. Don't let these
pure athlete.
Pure athlete. I've been doing 250 shows a year for like 15 years, and I think the first 10 years was just me fucking just doing blow and partying and fucking everything. And it did build my immunity up, but it got me sad and got all the band fucking hating each other. So you need to maybe build a base of even if you see your boys partying, you got to held them accountable for the, if they're going out 5 days in a row, I mean, you're going to start selling out tickets, bro. How's the tour doing? It's probably almost sold out, right?
Yeah, it's a majority of the headline shows are either sold out or low tickets right now.
This is exciting. See, you guys are gonna be fucking high on the hog.
So happy for you.
It's it's gonna be fucking amazing. And it's so just don't have it get in your head too much. Just you've got an athlete's mentality. You should be fine. It's more of stressing you get sick. When you stress, you get sick. Then you actually get sick.
Try to enjoy it.
Yeah,
enjoy this.
Yeah,
I want you backflipping into fucking backstage, bro. I want you out there throwing,
Hell yeah,
breaking shit.
Yeah, I do backflip.
You got to remember.
Show.
You do?
Yeah.
You really do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What? Tell me about it. What's the vibe?
Just like on stage.
So so it's during How Could I Ever? I take my guitar off and then I have an extra drumstick, and then me and my drummer, I'll go like dun 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 da, 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 trash can, and then backflip, and then boom, and then give away the stick.
What a fucking lead. Do you have a girlfriend? What's going on? You married?
I do
yet?
have a girlfriend. Yeah.
You got a girlfriend? Okay. You religious?
I believe in God. Yeah, I have a relationship with God. Yeah.
So what's is that why you went to private school, like the Baptist school, or were you religious your whole life, or your parents strict about that?
Or is that more of a scholarship?
It was kind of both with the scholarship, but yeah, I grew up going to church my whole life. My whole family has a relationship with God. I like the last couple of years, I just haven't been stoked about going, like, just the system of the church and whatnot, and like how that works.
Right.
And so I think that just put like a bad taste in my mouth. And I think that happens for so many people, is like they have a bad experience with a person or a church, and then they blame God kind of. And it's like, I mean, I was definitely doing the same thing. I was kind of blaming God like inherently, but I mean, it's just like the people around there. So I'm just not, I don't mess with just the system of the church. Like kind of, it's just like, it'll just let you down. Like whatever.
What were you blaming the big man about?
I think one thing that I was just confused about, and I have a song about this. It's called Brother. My brother has, when he was 18, he basically just started having like crazy delusions and stuff. We didn't know what was going on. We were just like, what's happening? And a lot of it was all like spiritual based. Like the stuff that he saw were like demons, and he would always say like this word that just like haunts me. I don't even remember what the word was. It would be like, God be with me, or something like that. That just like haunted me when he was having like these episodes and stuff. So he has schizoaffective, and his whole life, like the most, and I honestly, like anyone you meet that has met him will say like the most, like the nicest and the most spiritual, like closest to God person you've ever met in your entire life. And then he gets this horrible mental illness that
crazy,
that just like leaves him like nobody could understand, like possibly understand what he's going through. And I just found that crazy. Like how it's just crazy how God lets that happen to someone that was literally following him his whole life, like did everything, dedicated his whole life to him. That with other things on the church and stuff like that, but that was definitely one thing that made me challenge it and stuff like that.
Right. It's like my question is for believers is like, if you believe in God, do you believe in free will?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
I believe that God gave us free will. I think so. Wait, what is your question exactly?
So like if there's a path for you
don't think
if there's a path for you,
I think a better word's like predestination.
Predestination. That's not free will.
Okay.
If you believe in God, do you believe in predestination?
I think God is all knowing. So I think he knows what's going to happen, but I don't think that it's like I don't think that it's like it's his planned. It's not his planned out for you. I mean, he knows what's going to happen, and maybe you die at 25 or something like that. And I think he knows everything, but it's not like it's just kind of whatever happens. That's a really tough question. I guess I don't really know the full answer to that.
Yeah, I don't
That's
either.
fair. I mean,
no, I don't think anyone
philosophers
does.
have been tackling for 3,000 years. You don't need to nail it on the Andy Frasco podcast.
Yeah. Right now, first time you're hearing it first.
Philosopher Evan Honer.
Revolutionary.
No, but it is fascinating to me when I think of religious people and to think about like, are you in control, or like, or does your brain have control, or is it just someone telling you this is the course that it needs to be in?
Yeah,
it's kind of like being a vessel when you're a songwriter. Like, you don't know when these songs come out, right? Could be God playing these songs.
Could be.
Yeah, I do think that the universe definitely plays a part in that for sure.
What about women coming into your life, Evan? You're a handsome man. You got a girlfriend.
Thank
Long
you.
time. It's coming. I mean, this is gonna. I bet the women are flocking out of your DMs with all your sensitivity.
Yeah.
How do you pray that God keeps you sane with being loyal to everybody?
I have a great girlfriend. She's still in Arizona right now. I think it's honestly, having a girlfriend on tour is really good for me. Because in the past, like my previous tour, I would maybe go out with someone, and then I end up not sleeping at all. I wake up tired, and it's never a good thing. I always regret it, honestly. It's always like, you always regret it in some way because you don't get sleep. It's just like always not the best idea. So having a girlfriend on tour is honestly great because I go straight back to the
no distractions.
Yeah, I go straight back to the green room, and then I go back to the Airbnb, and I get more sleep. That's one thing that I think I did learn early on, that it's like not worth it at all.
What do they say that in the religious game? Not today, devil. Not today, Satan. We will not be using your floozy women to distract me from the art I need to make and the love I need to make with my girlfriend.
Women are the devil.
Exactly.
That's fascinating, man. This is why I think everyone needs to have the discipline from being an athlete to be on tour. If you don't have that discipline, the devil inside everyone is going to come out. If it's drugs
or some kind of discipline from
sex,
something,
you need discipline to do this.
Yeah, discipline,
because everyone's going to be kissing your ass all the fucking time. Especially as you get more successful. There's no one's going to tell you no. You have to tell yourself no. Maybe that's God, that was actually smart of me.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Clip that. Clip that.
Because it took a hard.
That was
Wow, I'm smart.
No, but it took me fucking year 15 to finally realize.
He seems like he might be a little better decision maker than you.
Everyone in their generation are way more.
I know Gen Z doesn't party. I like
they don't party. Gen Z doesn't party.
They don't drink as much. That's for sure.
I do. It's definitely not like what I've seen in the movies with like the bands in the 80s and the 90s. I definitely don't think that's really going on.
Yeah,
as much as it was. I've been on the road with a couple bands. Nobody's really like doing coke in the green room that I've seen. Maybe I'm on the wrong side of music.
No, you're on the right side.
No, you're on the right side.
You're on the right side, brother.
You don't need cocaine in your life, Evan.
You're
write
doing
great
fine.
songs.
Do not ruin that skin.
Do not ruin that skin and that mustache, baby. You need sleep. You know who I saw you've been hanging out with, who's actually like one of my favorite fucking guys I want to hear a lot about? Jesse Wells.
I knew you were going to say that as soon as you...
That motherfucker, dude. The guy who talks about
TikTok,
fentanyl
and he's in the woods, and he's like the best. He's like Oliver Anthony if he was like a really good songwriter.
Couple questions. He's either 55...
You can't even put... I'm sorry, you can't put Oliver Anthony in the same category.
A way better version.
It's Jesse Wells.
Jesse Wells is on a league of his own, dude. Is he 55 or 20?
Yeah.
He's 31 or 33 or something. I can't remember.
What a fucking G
His
that
lyrics
guy.
are amazing.
Dude, such a sweet guy. Honestly, I was nervous to hang out with him. I was confused why he like hit up me and like wanted to just like hang out and stuff.
Are you in Nashville too?
But yeah, I'm in Nashville. Yeah, I just moved out here like 3 months ago.
Oh, cool.
Sick. So what was that vibe like? He hits you up. You were already watching his videos or what?
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching his videos. I was just the speed at which he writes these incredible songs that I personally could never come up with, or like it's just like almost in a different language for me as far as like writing it. Like I couldn't, it's just not like, he is a generational talent, I think, in songwriting.
Sure.
But he's been around for a long time. I don't know if you know, he's been playing in rock and roll bands.
I remember his like emo band. Really? He had an emo band.
I have nothing but good things to say about Jesse. He's so nice. He's so clever. He's so funny. He's just a genuinely nice guy. He's been around for a while, and he just and then he decided to start doing these videos just in the forest, and it started going really well for him. And it's hard not to root for him. He's such a good guy.
Yeah. Do you think Luke Bryan would have something to say about Jesse Wells?
Where's he? I think he would say vocal. I think he would try to shit on him vocally or something.
I love his voice.
He has a great voice.
He would try to say something. I know he has a great voice. He's a great guitar player.
Yeah.
And obviously his writing is phenomenal. And like harmonies and stuff. Like he's just it's always really nice to hang out with someone that's like in the music industry that's really, really good at their craft.
Oh yeah.
And I wouldn't say I'm not like there yet for sure, but like hanging out with someone that's like so good at harmonies and such a good guitar player and like knows like enough theory to like, whatever. I like appreciate that.
Right.
And Jesse Wells is just like, he's just a beast.
This is why I think
he's so good.
This is so dope. You're moving to Nashville. This is the best move you ever made. I think. Just to be surrounded with that many talented songwriters, you're just going to get better and better. Like,
especially how young you are.
Are you
already
doing a lot of songwriter writes with like a bunch of people, or like has your management set you up with that? Or are you writing with a bunch of people?
I have been doing that recently, a lot more, and I like it. But I also want to. So I like this past week. In these past 2 weeks, I've done like more than I ever have, like the amount of co-writes and stuff, which I think is good. But I want to have more time. I want to have a lot of time to write songs on my own too. I think it's good for me personally to like have a couple co-writes and then get back to like solo writing, which I'm still just kind of figuring out, because I love co-writing. And most of the time I've been really enjoying the songs that come out of it. But there's just like solo writing is like very special to me too. So I'm trying to figure out like a good balance with that.
Yeah, or like think of the co-writes as like going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they songs suck. My last record I did, we worked with Brent. You know Brent Cobb at all? Yeah. Brent's my favorite, and then like Aaron Ratley. I did my whole record in Nashville, dude. Aaron is the best, dude.
Everyone knows Aaron, bro. I swear someone has mentioned Aaron in every interview I've done or something. Aaron is awesome. I wrote with him as well.
I got to set you up with Steve Poltz. You know Steve Poltz?
I don't know.
Nashville guy. He used to date Jewel. He wrote that whole record. You were meant for me. I was meant for you.
Retirement record.
His retirement record. But there's so many songwriters like that in Nashville. It's just like it felt like all the co-writes I did got me to a point where I feel comfortable mastering my craft. So like this is just going to make your solo writing even better. And you get to have fun with all these like what was it intimidating? Did you write a song with Jesse? Yeah.
So he actually before we hung out, he sent me a song that he was saying, I listened to your music and I wrote this. And it's like such a good song.
Psychopath.
I was inspired by your music,
Yeah.
and I wrote
I fucking
something.
love this guy so much.
I'm so
Like,
inspired by
like
you.
2 hours before, he's like, here's a song I just wrote after I listened to a couple of your songs. And I was like, what the hell? This is such a good song.
It's like better than yours.
We ended up, yeah, he's like, so we just hung out, and he said that he hasn't really experienced with co-writing at all. So yeah, we just jammed pretty much, did a couple videos.
So cool. Yeah, I saw some covers you get. I'm like, it made me happy because you're one of my new favorite up and coming band or favorite up and coming songwriters. And then Jesse too. And then because you guys have two completely different styles of how you guys write songs.
Yeah.
That's why I think it works.
Yeah. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that song we'll release together or something like that. That would be cool. But it's a really cool song.
So what do you like better, playing solo or playing with a band?
I love playing with a band. After doing most of my stuff solo for like 2 years, having a full band is there's so many things you can do. There's so much energy you can bring. And it's all like my friends from the whole band is from Arizona.
Oh, cool. You got
Um,
the homies on. I
so
was wondering about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like hired guns from Nashville,
Right.
that are like incredible musicians that are like already jaded and stuff like that. Like we're all, and we're all on the road. Like for the first time, we're all experiencing it together, and like I think everyone just really appreciates it being on the road and like just this being their reality right now. I love playing with a band. I'll do most of my set with the band. I'll have like an acoustic section for sure, but I love it.
Fiddle players?
What about you?
The girl, the fiddle player? She's from she's from Arizona?
Whoa.
Yeah, we were
She's badass, dude.
Yeah, she's so good. She's insane. We were homeschooled. We were both homeschooled. We went to like this co-op, and that's how we met. She was already just like a world-class violinist.
Why'd you go to
like
homeschool?
7 or something like that? It was my parents' decision. I didn't really like it. That's why it was the only one in my family to go to any type of public school or anything like that. I don't know. My mom just wanted to. She homeschooled all of us, and that's like how she wanted to do it. And I think that was good for some of us. I have 2 older brothers, but for me, I wasn't. I wasn't a big fan. I think it was helpful for some things, like, and I probably wouldn't have been able to do gymnastics if I wasn't homeschooled, and a couple other things. But I think I wasn't like I'm not like the biggest supporter of homeschooling.
Yeah, I'm not either. It's like your mom, you're with your parents 24 hours, and then you're like, you don't have any other education other than like your parents' education.
Socially too, it just makes people very socially awkward later in life. I feel like,
yeah,
you never get bullied.
It depends on how you do it, because you can definitely go that route, but you can also, if you do it right, like my family put us in sports and stuff like that, and did that, and like there's homeschool like hangouts, but I will not lie, like a lot of my friends that were homeschooled were weird for sure.
Yeah, that's the problem with the homeschool hangouts.
Yeah,
a bunch of homeschool hangouts.
Yeah. It was like so funny, like hanging out with them and then hanging out with like my like cooler friends or whatever.
Yeah, right.
But
who became the drug addicts? The homeschool kids or the public school kids?
I feel like a very small percentage of the homeschool kids became like really hard drug addicts, and then like most of my friends were just like in public school were just on like not anything crazy, you know? I feel like when you're out of the room, and that's what happened to me, honestly. Like I was out of the real world for so long. I went into school and I just like went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's sometimes homeschoolers kind of that happens to them. They just go crazy for a second because they've just like experienced like this whole new thing.
What's your idea of crazy?
Like, I was just like in I was like in high school. I was just like, it was, I don't know if this was popular in other high schools, but like we were doing like coke in high school, and like that was crazy for me, from going from never like smoking weed or like not drinking alcohol at all to like doing all that. So I just like, that was I just went like really like crazy and fast. I feel like kind of.
Yeah, maybe that blessing in disguise. Now you're like, fucking over it. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
What if you got into coke when you're saying yes to all the time on the road?
Yeah.
So I like God's plan on that one. Nice go.
God's plan.
Hell yeah.
Just like Drake.
I like that. He's like, let's give this man some coke during high school years. Let him experience it. Let him know he hates it.
Was it fun being the new kid though when you came from high school? I mean, you're all good looking, athlete. You're the new kid in school. How'd that feel?
It was. I think I was not very confident in high school, and I think I struggled for a little bit, but then I finally like kind of felt normal. The first couple months were pretty like just really weird. Like everything was, it was quite different to see how homeschooling was, how different it was from homeschooling. I feel like the cliques and stuff are like actually like real. Like the movies and stuff would always portray it as all these cliques,
right? And
it's real, like which I didn't realize like how real it really is. So it was rough at first, but after that it was like, okay, this is good. I'm good now after like a couple months.
And then when it tries to pick on you, you're like, fuck off. I could do like a triple axle backflip, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Like why are you like such a dick?
I can jump off a 30-foot thing.
Yeah, I can without fear.
And do flip.
Yeah.
I can't even jump off those things.
You're worried your mom's going to punish you for smoking this weed.
Yeah.
I flip over that shit.
I fly, dude.
I love it.
Perfect comeback.
Also, the Arizona, I get why people do drugs because it's so fucking hot.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to do? You can't go outside, go party.
And you're closer to where it comes from.
Yeah.
So damn hot. It's also really humid here.
Yeah.
In Nashville.
Oh, it's the worst there. Summertime's fucking horrible there, dude.
Bad. It's like now it's getting nice. I feel like Arizona's just like in hell for longer. But there's definitely like a good part of Nashville that's in hell for a decent amount of time.
Yeah. Man, I could talk to you. I love to hear about the youth.
Me too.
This is awesome. What about, you tore your ACL or anything during fucking gymnastics, or you got hurt real bad one time? Scared you?
No head hit?
Honestly, I never have broken a bone. Never have tore anything. I have, the only thing I had like a pretty bad back. I just had like a bulged disc.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. And that was like really, really bothering my senior year of college. And obviously diving is just like the impact from 10 meters just constantly going in.
Yeah.
That's what like made it bulge disc. One time in gymnastics, I hit my dick on the bar so hard that I peed blood after that.
What?
Like the pole vaulter?
Yeah.
Like, no, that guy just had a hog. The pole vaulter just had a hog and got in the way of his Olympic dreams.
Well,
you see that?
He might have a hog too. We don't know.
You could tell this guy is tall, lanky. He might have a hog too.
He was conference diver of the year.
Damn.
He wasn't just a diver. He was the best in his conference.
That's fucking insane.
I saw you won every event one year or something. You won every diving event or wasn't that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. My sophomore and my junior year, I won the WAC. Yeah.
Were you looking at the Olympics this year and like, thank God I don't have to do this anymore? Or did you miss it?
I mean, it was like, I don't miss it as much as like, I guess I thought I would miss it. It was like that was my whole plan from the beginning, which is crazy to think about. Like my freshman year, my coach sat me down, is like, look, since I graduated in 2023, he was like, you should take a gap year and go for the 2024 Olympics. And that was like my plan.
Oh, you were that good
freshman year.
You were like had a shot at the Olympics.
That was like, well, that was at least Olympic trials. Like
right.
I was, Olympic trials are one thing. Going to the Olympics are another thing. There's, I definitely had a good shot at making Olympic trials, but I mean, Olympics are the best two in the country, and like there's like 30 or 40 people that make the Olympic trials.
And then they only picked
but that
two?
was like, they only picked two. Yeah.
I can't remember if you asked me if you answered this yet, but were your parents pissed when you quit diving? You're so good at it, and you're like, I'm gonna be a fucking songwriter, Mom. Fuck you.
My dad actually was like trying to convince me to take the 5th year. After I was like, because I was planning on it my whole 4 years of college, and then like senior year, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go full into music.
Because that one you had that video, right? The hit.
Yeah,
senior year?
it was. Yeah, it was right around that time. And my dad is like my biggest supporter now in like music fully, but he was also my biggest supporter in diving. He just wanted to like see me try for the Olympics. So we were just kind of like, he was trying to definitely convince me to take the 5th year, but without like saying like, this is what you have to do. But
suggestion.
Other than that, there wasn't really anything that would make me like consider it at all that I wasn't going to do it. I was just, music became something that I was obsessed with it. And diving was just, slowly just becoming
ran its course.
Lesser than music. Yeah.
Yeah. My rebuttal was like, fuck you, Dad. You want to battle the Chinese in this fucking thing? They have one every year. You want me to battle?
I can't sell 3,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Diving.
Yeah,
I can sell out theaters doing this.
Yeah. Were your friends jealous of you? I bet they were, dude. I mean, you're popping off in college, dude.
I don't think they were. I didn't feel any jealousy. Like I think I had a great group of friends around me that were like stoked and like knew all my songs and stuff like that.
Cool.
Awesome.
So that was really cool. I just don't think I was friends with any like assholes or anything like that. That would, like in high school. Yeah. If I stayed friends with those people, they would be like, just, that way. And like some like parents would say just very like, condescending things that they know how the world works and how like what you should do. But I had a great group of friends. I had a small, just like 5-6 people that would hang out that we were just like, they liked it, and yeah, it was awesome.
This guy's got it all going on.
I don't
got it all going on.
I don't like him. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
we want you to suffer a little bit, okay? You're in the music industry, goddamn. You can't just have this easy route. No, but we're proud of you, bro. We're rooting you on, bro. I've been a fan of you for a while, and I think you're a great songwriter, and you're an even better person. I'm so happy,
it, man.
I'm stoked to be friends, bro. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm honored to be here on here. It's been awesome talking with you. I really appreciate it.
Likewise. Yeah. And then I know it's going to happen. If I see him before you do, I'll let Luke Bryan know that he's a piece of shit for fucking making you go back to diving.
Background character name.
Yeah. Background character ass Luke Bryan. That's a bad. It's like sounds like a dude from GTA.
We were just talking about how all those country guys sort of have like there's like only 3 names and they're all kind of sharing it. There's like 2 Bryans and a Luke and it's
the Brian,
like 3 Zachs.
There's a lot of Bryans.
Yeah. Brian,
Brian.
Zach, Luke.
I try to live in Nashville. Not enough Jews. I'm Jewish, so it's I had a lot of.
Everybody's working on Saturday.
Everyone's working on Saturday. All right, we gotta let this man go.
Yeah.
He's getting on tour, and he needs to hang out with his girlfriend enough so she's not pissed at him while everyone gets on the road.
If I was him, I'd want to go back to my life immediately too.
I would. Yeah.
No, I'm having a great time.
Well, Ev, I'm happy for you. We're rooting you on. We got one last question. While you go embark on this big headline tour, which I'm gonna try to come. When's the Bluebird show?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was in February.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he'll come back.
Boulder, is Boulder around?
Yeah.
I bet you're doing the Fox Theater or the Boulder Theater.
Fox
probably.
Theater, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I'll
great
be there.
venue.
When's that?
September 20th.
Oh, I'm home.
Are you guys going to
Perfect.
be on the road?
I'm home.
Yeah,
Okay.
come out.
Yeah,
Okay,
come
hell
hang
yeah.
out. If you guys need a place to crash, you crash in my pad.
He's got a sweet place.
Eight people?
Yeah,
Or no?
totally. If it's like
At least part of the
at
band.
least 8 or at least
Yeah.
6, yeah.
At least save you a couple hotel
Okay.
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
would be
buddy.
sick,
Good luck
honestly.
out there. Be safe. I'm glad you got rid of your drug addiction.
Yeah, they never.
your one drug, your one time.
The dark
side.
days.
I'm glad you still believe in the big man up there, even through the bullshit that is the church. I watch Jesus camping.
Well, I like the way he put it. He says there's a difference between having a relationship with God and being religious.
Exactly.
I love
That's how it should
I
be.
love how
I
you
don't,
said that.
I don't say it. I don't say religious.
I love how
I'm
you
just
said
like,
that.
Good. That's good. I like this
Yeah.
man's too smart. He's 23. I'm
I
big
could see
things for him.
I could see him being like a congressman.
Yeah. I could see you.
No, you're too good of a person.
You're too good of a person. No. We don't need that in him. We need him writing hits.
But he's got the,
writing sensitive songs for the people and writing just silly songs like that car song that,
pepper those
write
in.
them all. Pepper all in. And get out there and go kick some ass out there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
My last question.
It's an
before
honor,
you-
man.
Likewise, brother. My last question before you leave, I ask every guest this. When it's all said and done, what do you want to be remembered by?
When it's all said and done, I just want to be remembered by someone that someone that made real art that's authentic to me, and that hopefully has helped people in some way or resonated with even just one person. Yeah, I think that's my answer.
Fucking
He's like, I have so many years before I have to think.
yeah, he's like, I got like 80 years. Why are you asking me this right now, brother? I'm 23. Well, keep the fight up, brother. We'll be rooting for you, and have fun out there.
Yeah,
and if you ever are in a rut or anything, don't be afraid to hit me up, man. I consider you like a young Padawan, and I want to help you however way.
Do the opposite
even
of
if you
what-
just want to talk, if you're lonely, or, there's a group of us have been on the road since we were 19, so we want to help the young too. So we got you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Cool, brother. All right, have a great one, Ev, and good luck out there. Go fuck some shit up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll
Thank
tell
you,
that
man.
piece
See
of
you
shit,
guys
Luke
later.
Bryan, that he's a piece of shit for fucking even trying to belittle your dreams.
Honestly,
What
winning American Idol would have been a curse.
I know, but that's
Yeah, yeah.
still
Yeah, no,
say that to a fucking
He
kid.
said go back to diving.
Go back to die. Like suck a dick.
What, the
Luke
diving
Bryan.
mines? Am I going to
Yeah.
go make money in
Yeah.
the diving mines?
Yeah,
you
what-
dumbass?
Yeah, what is this? This ain't blood diamond, dog. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, later, Ev.
Later.